Okay. I still can't post any videos, and it's only 10 p.m. On Operator 11. So, I'm doing another one comparing Operator 11 to Stickam. Okay. On Operator 11, people, they can't show their feeds, their video feeds, at the same time that the person that's hosting the room is. The person that's hosting the room, which is the director, they have to cue the user in, but the user can be typing questions in the chat box while the show's going on, and you have to enter the studio to be able to use your video. If you do not enter the studio, you can't do any video feed if the director were to cue you in, well, which they can't cue you in anyways if you're not in the studio. On Stickam, you have the host of the room in one big box, which is, just the private little chat room, not the whole chat room. But you have the host of the room in this big box in the middle of the room, and the host has control over the whole room, which they can kick, ban, flag, whatever, the user that's in the room if they're being a jerk, which that is very common on Stickam, which is what makes Stickam, a little annoying. But I mean, just because of that handful of jerks, I'm not saying that either one of the sites are bad, but so what I was trying to get to is that there is a lot of people on Stickam who obviously do not read the rules. So to reach out to a larger audience, I'd like to point everyone's direction to the rules of Stickam. Well, number one is that it is against the site's policy. When you sign up, you are agreeing to this policy that's on the site. So, I mean, it's like a contract, You read it and you abide by it, and you'll keep your account for, as long as you want. If you don't, however, and you get enough flags, you get banned enough from people's rooms, and you keep getting complaints on you, you'll lose your account. Simple as that. I'm not sure if it's the same thing with Operator 11 because I haven't really experienced that place because it's kind of new, and I'm slowly coming to terms that it is kind of new and it's gonna mess up. But I think that if you're running a site, you should be there all the time. If you're running a site where it's a social networking site, so there's gonna be people coming in, and people are gonna want to be using your site. And if you want your site to build, you should be there, even if it's just really hard to be there. If you're gonna make something, make sure that you're gonna be able to dedicate your time to that specific place. Don't make something large and then just let it go, and everybody's like, what's going on? So think I'm going to be making a lot of videos now that I have looked at Operator 11's blog, and they haven't posted a blog since December 2nd, which is really giving me the idea that they haven't been to the site since November 2nd. December 2nd, actually. But, yeah, so, and a lot of the people from Operator 11, they're a lot friendlier than the people on Stickam. I've made a few friends, just one regular friend really on Stickam, but you know, on Operator 11, I've made like a whole train of friends that are always there and always talking, you know, to me and stuff like that. And I mean, I feel like it's like my real friend, you know, out in reality, in real life. You know, it's like if you see them on, you're like, hey, what's up? You come to their show and you participate and everything. And you know, it's just like a regular phone conversation or something like that, or just sitting one-on-one with your friend talking about something, talking about a subject, just like I'm sitting here talking to you now for way too long now. But the thing is that I'm just really bored and I want my Stickam. Well, not my Stickam, I want my Operator 11. But I want my Stickam to be a cleaner place, to be, you know, I want everybody to know what Stickam really is. I mean, there are so many other sites out there that the person who's looking for the porn, the porn shows, the people who are looking for that come into Stickam, there's plenty of those out there that are free. They are free, and there are people out there willing to do whatever you ask. And you know, you're just ruining it for the people who just want to talk. And you're making most of the female Stickam users uncomfortable, very uncomfortable. And you're making them not want to be on Stickam, you know? And a lot of people, like, they'll come into your room and automatically the female is going to think that automatically you're a perv, because 90% of Stickam is pervs. People who come on there thinking that somebody's going to give them a show, when that's not what this site was made for. That is the first rule on the thing, so you cannot miss it. I mean, I know that when I read something, I read the first 2 sentences and I'm like, okay, I pretty much know what everything else is going to say. Because, you know, it just goes over just repetition of other sites. You know, it's going to say you can't do copyrighted material and all that stuff like that. It's going to say the same thing. But what I'm trying to say is please try to be civilized human beings and just make the internet a better place for everyone. And try to keep your idiot cap in the closet or hung up before you get onto any kind of website like that where there's honest people out there trying to have fun. Not your kind of fun. Their own kind of fun. They're trying to make friends and trying to have a good time. So don't ruin that for everybody else.